Barry Wyatt Jr. wakes up one day to find everything that gave meaning to his life destroyed. Hope burned, love slaughtered, faith in God broken, and pieces of his life strewn about like garbage. After being labeled as unworthy of life and unworthy of being called a child of God by Church of God ministers in Cambridge, Maryland, he found himself totally dependent on the charity of others. You can imagine the despair, the long dark years of struggling to understand the agony of his daily existence. As the years passed, his suffering and thinking becomes complicated. Feeling discarded and abandoned, he ran to the devil and found him waiting by the river. In those long dark hours by the river, his life's work erupts in his mind. As he learns the devil has been harvesting souls from every denomination in the world by awakening ministers' fantasies about deflowering God's holy cherries. On the river that night, he made an agreement with the devil in exchange for the power to use our modern languages to awake fantasies. If his mind was not knotted and twisted from years of living with despair and fear, he would not have deceived the devil that night, but his feelings. After learning the devil was using our modern languages to awake ministers' twisted fantasies about deflowering God's holy cherries clouded his thinking. So he sets out to restore our natural ways of feeling to frame our pictures. That makes it impossible for the devil to awake our fantasies. But the devil, that does not forgive and does not forget, has awakened gods that are creating, believes that restoring our natural ways of feeling to frame our pictures will destroy our faith and our modern way of life. Our modern languages are important to our modern way of life, but they should never be used to create feelings that frames our pictures. Help Barry to stop the devil from awakening fantasies by using natural ways of feeling and speaking to frame pictures instead of using modern languages that the devil is using to turn mortals into gods, to create pictures that don't exist using our faith. Barry Wyatt Jr.